Yeah. No. Yeah, by about 10 o'clock I'll have no voice there.
Okay, so we've got, so that's how you adjust the powder. No, the KV and the powder. It's all on the same thing. Okay, so then if we go, so what it is, they've put the two main things you're dealing with, the powder and the charge, all on the same kind of graphic screen. So all you do is you press between there, that's powder, and that's charge. That makes it lovely and easy, yeah? Okay. So if we press on all the guns will work. So go all on, I've got high voltage on, all on, and you can see all the guns now are working. They have a little green box, they've got a screen around them. Okay, all guns off, off. Okay? Got that? Okay. So then we're going to go to, so that's the gun control. Now, to change the gun, you can, I'll show you that you go into, this is what we call correction, but think of it as the thing to adjust all settings. Okay? So on the gun, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I've set them all up the same for this. So in this case, the powder is 45, you've got total air 3.8. We might have to change that when we start putting powder in, and we'll find the right settings that we're running, and we'll set that up. Atomized air, that's the air that goes to the front of the gun. Makes a little pipe at the front of the gun, the nozzle. Current limit, that's your, like current limit is when we're doing recombs, we want to use say 20 microamps. Oh, yeah. So it's the same as the handgun, and it's the same as the old system, but it's just on a digitized screen. Okay? We don't have to worry about those things, that's for an auto system. So, okay, so we can have, you can set the guns on this side differently to the other side. You can set each gun completely different to the other gun if you want it. There's no restriction here, but in some cases I wouldn't advise doing that unless there's a really good reason for it. Like if you've got one gun that's faulty and you find you've got to turn the charge up, sure. But if there's a problem, we need to know about it because it means there's something wrong in the system, and if you start adjusting one gun compared to another, then you start getting pricing on the product. Now, I've tried to make the hoses the same length, very close to it on both sides. So the setting on that side and this side should be pretty close, but it doesn't guarantee it. Sometimes you can have, it can be like on that one, you can be 45 or 43 on the other side. So the operator, these guys still have to look what's coming out of the guns and make adjustments. So if you get one gun that's not producing much powder, go into that and see why, maybe you have to put that one up. At this stage, I don't think you need to do that. Right? So I'm going to go back to home. Okay, so that is the gun. Now I'm going to work on the reciprocator. So I go, that's the reciprocator. Go back to home. That's the reciprocator button. Okay, that. So I've got reciprocator 1, reciprocator 2. So, what we're seeing here is if I press on, it will run. Oh, hang on, I didn't, okay. The reason I got a fault, I didn't reference it. Okay, so every morning when we switch it on, we have to check the reciprocator where it is. Which is good that you see this happening. So what I do is I press confirm, and I confirm and I get rid of the code. Okay? So now I go back to reciprocator, and I press referencing. You see they go down? They just come up.
Oh yeah.
So now that'll work. What we do, when we did the first home page, we'll do the referencing at that point. We'll get into the habit of doing that. Alright? So, okay. So I wanted that to run, so I go reciprocator 1, reciprocator 2 there. So I go to 1, on, and there we go. Okay? Reciprocator 2, on, Oh, hang on. I didn't reference that one either. Okay, I'll do that again. Same number there. Now we're okay to go. I'll show you how we don't have to do this next time. Okay. So that's your resets running. That reference point will make sure we do that in the beginning. I'll show you how to do that. I forgot to do that. Alright, now, to adjust the height, that's the top and that's the bottom. So, I'm at 194. Now, I've made that basically the top of the indicator. Because you're not going to want to go any further. Okay? If I want to run it halfway, I simply go, I pull that one up, and I say it's 184, let's make it 100. And I go enter. If I want to make it this much, I go to the bottom one, and I'll make that say 30. Try 30. Oh no, okay, what are we doing? It's not going to take it. Escape. Sorry, I haven't done that right. We want to put that in the bottom. I was picking the wrong one. So the low one is that one, and we want to go, let's go 30. Done. Here we go. So if I want to change, so that's the bottom one. This one is the middle one. So let's go straight. The fastest it can go is 29. So let's go fast as we can, 29. Now we can go back to the top. Let's make it 180 or 185. Oh, sorry, I forgot that. 185. Oh, okay, what did I do wrong there? I might have hit the wrong one. Okay, so go back to up there. 185. I must have put a value in that's too high. Right. Okay. See, what it won't do anything if you can't set up what to do. So I'll put the parameters in there. So you can't make it crash. Because I've got the top there, same, and I've also got the top other thing. So the bunch can never crash it from the top to the bottom. Okay? That speed, what it is now. Let's go down to 22. That's probably a good speed when we were going to aim for about 22 meters at the moment. Okay? Okay, so that's running the resets and that's running the gun. Now, if I want to store that program, I simply go save. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll go save. And you can put that on any program. label 36, 48, 60, 52. I want to see how many programs you put in. 84, 96. Okay, we've got 100 programs. That's what this is for if you want it. We're not going to concentrate too much on programs today. I think I want you guys to use it manually so you get used to the controls and we'll do the programs after this. But they're very easy to use. So go back in. So let's make it program 100. Show you how easy it is to use. So if I make this program 100, and I take the reciprocator and I go save, I'll make it program 10. Program 10. Okay. Let's make program 10. We'll go back to programs. Program 10, so we go to 6. And then load. Now whatever that program was, it's now loaded up. So then we're running program 10 effectively. So that's how simple it is. So you can see there the numbers change. So the handset is for manual and the program is in. If you had all your guns set in a certain way and all your reciprocators in a certain way, all you've got to do is load whatever program, load bang, and it'll go in. So what you'll find is, as you get more used to it, when the product's coming down the line and you've got a different load, and you know that's program 21, you can simply wait till that's finished, and then you can go programs, bang 21, bang, and it'll change automatically. Powder, charge, reciprocators, all that will automatically change for you. Okay. But I think let's not concentrate on that at the moment because I think it's a lot to take in. Maybe we go a couple of weeks manual so that we can do this with a blindfold on. I think that's where we want to go first, alright? So I'm going to go back to home. Yeah, I'm going to go back to program 1. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is change the reciprocators there. So I think everyone should have a go. I'm going to go back into reciprocators. So that's correction adjust. And that's reciprocators. Okay, we're going to do reset 1 so we can all see it. I'd like people to start playing around with things. So that's the top height, that's the bottom height, and that's the speed. So there you go, something have a go. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Set the reciprocator. That's why it fails siren.
So, by less speed, you can change speed, top height, bottom height.
So speed
number 2 way.
Yeah, no, this is number 1.
Number 1 and number 2.
That's number 2 there.
Yeah.
But we're working on number 1 now. So you see, you go back to 1. Always look at the top there. It tells you which one you're in. Okay, you're on 1. Yeah. That's cool. You're there. You're there, mate. That's cool. So you can change the top. Change the top.
no way, no one, no
That's
one.
And that's number 2. See,
Number 2 is speed on it.
There's number 1.
Yeah.
So you're working on this
So
one.
the speed.
If I want to
So the top height is 180, 84.
184, so
So
up
you,
or down, so
you want to come down, so you make it less. So make it 150. And then you've got to press enter. See that little arrow? Yep. Okay, then that's what happens. It always takes longer than it does the next time. Make it a bit lower. Maybe try one.
go back to the
Take the top one. Maybe try 120.
pwede kong binangay mo.
So if you want to make the top one a little, the bottom one a little higher, put 30 in there. So hit the bottom one. Okay, put 30 in. Think so? Okay, then watch. Okay, now change the speed. You're at 20, maybe make it 29. Go flat out. Maybe go to
Slow. 29 FM eh. 29.
29.
Enter.
Enter.
Yes.
And you'll see now, it's not me, there we go.
Bom. Nó miếng sao sao cái. Bom, bom.
Bom. Ra đây ăn luôn.
Slow one. Slow one. Cái cô này luộc cố chết phu đua
They're
không?
saying on this your line is run too fast. That's wasting powder. Because what happens is the gun is gone where the powder is. So we've got to get them to slow down. Okay.
So gonna look for
You want to do the same on the other side? Okay, go to number 2. And you can do exactly the same now on that side. So play around with it.
85.
Okay, so you want,
I wanna.
Did it? Yeah.
okay, put a 0 in. Do you want to get rid of that? Go clear? Okay, that's okay. Go back to there. Okay, let's go back into there. Okay, so there you go. So you,
Number 2.
yep. Let's
185.
29 maybe? Yep. Yeah. And you see the speed up there.
Eh, slow.
Đây là ăn luôn.
Ano malungal?
Say it much faster. There you go. Okay, right. Adjust the height. And then I'm going to show you, once you've done this, I'm going to show you a trick.
5. Yes. Vale, enter, go in. 85. I think I want 8 away.
180.
Vậy thì ở đây đúng rồi.
So each 180 went from 180
Gate down.
change by that much, right?
But
No, I think 184, whatever. 184.9. So you want to come? Yeah. So no. He won't take it in because I put it in the program. I mean, these resets can do 2.4, but your boot's not good enough. So I've put the software in to stop it going there, as well as the mechanical stop. So you calm down, actually. Don't worry what you do. Okay, so maybe try 150. Make it a bit lower. Top one.
150. Apa dah? Masang aku ini
Rồi bài la đi
160. Oh, kau 160. 160. Enter. Oh.
170.
Fica cá away from
Now, what I want you to do is go back to reciprocator 1. Okay, now, I want you to make that one go all the way to the top.
So, 185 or 180.
Okay, let's have a look. Fantastic. Okay, now I want you to make it go down so much. So from the top, I want you to go here, the top of there. Okay? So give it a rough guess here. I would say make it about 1,000. So go one, maybe 1,400.
Did it-
Yeah, that's good. Put another zero in there. Okay, 1,400 into that. Let's see what that is. Let's see. Yep. Fantastic. Make it go straight, say 15. Okay. Right, now, that's perfect. Right now we're going to make another 5. You don't have to change each one. So what you do, you see that button there? Yeah. See it's tripping to the paper or something like that? I go, bang. It says, you're all reciprocated. I say, okay. That one. There you go. One and two space. So you only have to change one reciprocator if you use that feature most of the time.
Oh, both.
And actually, same with the gun. If you change one gun, you get the same thing that comes up. If you press that, it changes all the guns. That just makes life so much easier. Alright? Okay. Okay, failed. Somebody else has to fail.
Your turn.
Give it a shot.
Ah.
Give it to push out to hold it.
How's your trick?
Can't be scared. You can't
Like a young boy.
Oh, no, just a finger. Oh, that's the other thing I do is swing. Never use the pen. Never use the sharp object, okay? Always just your finger. I mean, you can use a glove, but it probably won't be sensitive enough. My advice is just use your finger. If you've got long nails, cut them off. No more.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you go to this one, which is reciprocator 1. So you're there. You're on that one. Press the top height. You're at 180. So maybe let's bring that one down a bit. Maybe bring it down
Kalau pusat
about
rumah kan okey ni.
maybe 150. And change it for. Okay, let's see the changes. There we go. See, got a little. Okay. I would make the bottom one a little bit lower, so maybe make that say make it 100. There you go. Okay, now let's make reset number 2 look the same. No, leave it on there. So you happy with that? I want to make that quite the same. So that won't even make sense. All reciprocated. So both will have the same step.
Yeah. No.
Yep, same speed. You can make it faster, make it 20. And then you make the same again for both. Yeah. You got it. Beautiful. Yeah, right. Symbolize it. See what they're doing. Oh, you're big, yep.
Apa ya sekir kan sudah mau umai ya lu. Bakal bau sikit masai dah ya. Ada ya kasihan
Maybe play.
nah ya na sa wala sign ni deh. Umbi dua ya lah. Wing ala le respeto le mea signore fase football e ma se nga po lo respeto sa o
If it takes it in, it means you do it.
Oh, iya lah. Dia target dia. Kuat dia speed dan link.
Yeah.
le fa kula ngai ngana mo mela ngakai mo
What about ini yang dia? What about mereka tu?
ya 1.4
I want it.
Yeah, 960. You can go up to 29. That's flat out, but you shouldn't. I think we want to be aiming at about 22. Try 29.
Dua kian bayar apa?
oh me kasih seking all bit seking ngaya ko ya
Swap it over. Same. Swap it over to that one.
all me bunga mari
Easy, eh?
No more work there. What about if I push that gun?
That you've got to do manually.
Oh,
That's the same.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got a button for that. We have, but they didn't want to.
No more to the manual way.
Yeah, forward is same.
Oh, ini dah kamera foto.
Sorry. The rule is when you go there, switch it off. Alright, so switch off is same button off. Why is it switching off? Hang on. Correction. Why am I not switching off? Ah, I'm on auto. Okay, somebody's been switched to auto. See there? That's meant to be manual. Okay, so what happens if you go to auto? You lose control of it. It's looking for something else. So don't use the auto. So all right, we go back on. I couldn't realise why I couldn't switch it off. And we're back on again. Let's go on. Here we go. Okay, switching off on manual, off. Go to both on, off, no, yep. Number 2, off. Okay, back on. Go on. Number 2, on.
Oh, if you multiply each other.
Yep, you got to do each one. That's because sometimes people want to use one side. They want manual and code, or sometimes they don't want to paint the back. You know. All right.
So what about if I do like a reworks and stuff? Like
Okay, rework. To do rework, this is where we might have to use the programs. So we can make program 1 back sheets, program 2 rework. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do it without doing that. So we go straight to the guns if we want to do rework. So correction, we go bang, we go guns. So we're in correction, guns. Okay, so I know with rework I want about 50 kb. Okay, so we go.
This powder.
Yeah, powder 40. We can leave the powder where it is. Okay, but high voltage I want 50. So we go 50 kb. Enter. I want current limit. I want 20 microamps. Now always think about the whole system. Do this. 15, 20. So current I go 20. Pull it up. look at that, it's 45% powder. I might take that up a bit. Let's make that 50%. Okay, now I know that's 50, 3.8, 50 kV, 20 micrograms. So I know that's a good recoat program. So now I'm going to change all the guns. So I go there. Okay, to all guns, okay. To all guns, there we go, all done. So each gun now has that setting. 50, 50, see they're all set the same? So that's my recoat setting. So remember so you've got to remember the chart that we had. I've actually brought a chart. But we can make that program number 2 if you want. So what I can do is I can say, I'm going to save that. So I go save. And I'm going to call that program 2. And I'm going to, so we're in program 1 now. Then I'm going to go, program. And I'm going to go program 2, load. And we'll go back to guns. And you can see in program 2, we've got 50 kV, 20 micrograms. So that'll be the quick way to do it. What we've got to determine is how you want to set the programs up. Do you want program 1 as a normal coat, program 2 as a recoat, program 3 aluminium 70, 40 kV? So if you want to go that way, I can do that now for you. But that's what we've got to figure out. Next, better to set the program I'll set you 3 programs. I'll do it exactly the same. Exact same of the replica of that one. Program 1 is black sheet. Program 2 is recoat. Program 3 is aluminium. All that most of the stuff you do. How's that sound? I'll wrap that up before you go. Yeah. All right. I think they are going on a break. Can we set that up during that break time? Yeah, I can do that now. Yeah. They'll go on 7:30. Yeah, and they'll come back only on 8. Yeah. Maybe we can try. We can set the program. Yeah, that is set up. Yeah. You're going to replica the same program from that. Yeah, I'll make exactly the same. Yeah. And when you come back, guys, check the program whether you're happy. If you wanted to make any changes, let them know. Or from your experience, just check the program, see whether it's all the right numbers. Yeah. So number 1, sheet.
Yeah.
Number 2, rework. Number 3,
Alam.
other. Yeah. I'll make the whole program. Okay.